Because no one's really saying anything. Oh,
If
hey
you
there,
can hear
Jesus.
us, if you can hear us, give us a horned anime.
Jesus, that doesn't help at all.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Still no response. It's good. Alright, let's go. Here comes the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, what's up, yo? I'm Jymotion, this is Battletanx Global Assault. I saw somebody asked why the menu was scrolling up, and it's the same reason I'm going way faster than I'm supposed to right now. It's the neutral reset glitch. It's the same thing used in Doom 64. Basically, you hold the joystick down and reset the neutral point on the controller. So the controller thinks that down is neutral, and so when I let go, it thinks it's up, and then when I push it up, it thinks it's more up. So that's kind of the thing that blows this game open, and makes it a lot more enjoyable than it otherwise would be. So right now I'm probably going about twice as fast as I should, and there are a bunch of places where that allows me to get places I shouldn't be. But basically it's a tank game. Sometimes you need to kill all the tanks. Sometimes you need to, sometimes you just need to get to the end. Like this one, I need to kill all the tanks. And on this level they introduced these little green garages, which are spawn points for the enemies. And if I don't take those out, then they're just going to keep coming out. So that right there. So I can afford to ignore some of these enemies just because I know I'm going to get them later on the way back. Alright, there we go. So the storyline on this is pretty retarded, honestly. Some weapon or something destroyed, like, it killed 99% of the world's women. And so in the first game, my wife got stolen and I had to rescue her. And then this game, they just kind of recycled the same thing, except my son got stolen, so now I'm rescuing my son. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright, I made it out of the alive. Not
There's
anymore.
a PS1 version of this, right?
Yeah, there is. It's actually a pretty different game, though. I haven't gotten around to playing it.
I assume the big difference would be no neutral reset, but if it's more different than that...
I haven't tested it, but I know, like, I mean, just the models and fucking everything. It might even be the missions and everything. I know even, like, the intro cutscene is just completely different on PS1.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah.
2 games for the price of 1?
Well, that would be the price of 2, but yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to get both of them, but let's just go with it.
Alright, so on that last one, I took off the neutral reset, so that was normal speed, and this is what it looks like when I turn it on. And I actually moved fast enough that right here, I'm able to leap that wall, which is actually pretty tough. I'm surprised I was able to do it. But then the other trick you can see is, with 2 of the tanks, the guns are out in front of the tank itself. So you're able to just push up against a wall and shoot right through the wall. So that comes in handy on a couple levels where it should be a pretty long level, but you just make a joke out of it. On this level I need to destroy Congress buildings to get floppy disks and bring them back to a submarine. Your typical mission. So I'm able to use this small tank because it's the fastest. It's also the weakest as far as health and and damage. But there are a few lucky power-ups throughout the level, like here I used the laser. It would have taken me a while to shoot down those buildings, but because I had that laser, I was able to take them down pretty quickly. So right here I need to kill everyone and destroy all the garages, which would normally take a while. Except I'm going to try to ramp over and get this nuke. Damn, alright, I'm going to reset. It's quicker to reset here than to keep going because then the enemies start to come over. But normally you need turbo to go off this ramp and get the nuke. But because of the neutral reset, you're able to just... Damn. There's no real consistent way of getting it. I just know that if my nose is pointing down, I'm probably not getting it. There we go. So I fly and get the nuke, I toss it, and I'm going to kill myself so that I can respawn, because that nuke's going to kill me anyway. So I'm going to wait for the nuke to explode, switch to this tank, which is a little bit slower but a little more powerful, and I got to take out this final tank up top, which is the Goliath. And the annoying thing is, even though I had that nuke, which should have killed everybody, there's always a couple stragglers like this. And I think it's because they're coming out of a spawn garage right as the nuke explodes and they're invulnerable. Holy shit, that's a lot of stragglers. What the hell happened? Dude, that's nuts. I'm out of ammo. Holy shit. And he killed himself on a grenade. Nice. Yeah, if you're curious what tank bucks are what I spend to get these tanks, except since I'm not really dying all that often, it's pretty irrelevant, because I'm just going to have enough to buy whatever I want. So here I'm going half neutral reset, because I want to go fast, but I also need to back up between those mines. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got a teleporter. I got stuck on that wall. This isn't good. Because that's not supposed to happen. Alright, that kind of bailed me out. This is where I was trying to go to begin with. Oh god, that's gonna kill me. So yeah, if you can't tell, teleporters are random. Which is what made this IL a bitch. Is that I pretty much relied on having good luck from the teleporters. But usually if you do it in that tunnel, it poops you out right where you want it. I didn't get lucky that time though. But here I gotta rescue all these prisoners and bring them back to where I started. And one thing I gotta keep in mind is that when I come out of these tunnels, if I go too fast because of the neutral reset, it actually crashes the game. So I gotta be a little careful with that. Like right here. You gotta let go and just let it roll on its own. Alright, so here's one of the few glitches in the game, or like weird bugs, is that rather than going around, I'm just gonna dip into the ground here and fly away to the end. I don't really know why it works, but I like it. This level I just gotta make it to the end of the bridge. But there's a lot of mines and explosives that get in my way. Like these dudes. But that actually went really well. Alright, now we whip out the big boy. So on this level there's one of the more annoying enemies called a rhino. And a rhino has this shield in the front, so if you're trying to kill it from the front it takes forever. So normally you gotta kill it from the back, but it's tough to get around and shoot him in the back. It's not easy to do that. But I found out that if you use neutral reset with the Goliath, you can just run into it and it blows up. So that saves a lot of headaches. We'll let the grenades take care of that guy. And they didn't for some reason. So let's run into him. Another thing you might have noticed earlier is that grenades bounce on water. They didn't really make much of an effort on that one. They don't even try to hide it either. You use turbo to get around here quicker. Shoot him in the ass to kill him in one shot. And we'll guided missile him to the ass to get that dude before he notices me. So this run's actually going pretty well. Here I'm going to whip out the hover tank, mainly because there's a couple rows of mines and no tank is strong enough to go over all of them. So the hover tank's a little bit slower than I'd like to be, but it takes care of... Man, he's defending pretty well. This is pretty much capture the flag right here. I'm trying to get all the prisoners at once, but I am... Where the hell am I? Yeah, dude, this isn't right. Are you seeing this, or are you lagged?
I'll see it in a bit.
I got pushed through the wall, and now I'm stuck here, so I gotta blow myself up. Shit. I gotta reset because I think the queen is gonna get stuck behind that wall.
How bad of a reset are we talking about?
I mean, more so just because I couldn't believe it, so I just kind of watched it for a bit. But, not bad. Just the level, not the whole game.
Oh, yeah, you're in there.
Right?
I see it now.
Yeah.
Just popped up, what the hell?
But yeah, this thing's really floaty because it's a fucking hover tank. But, I'm able to, like, strafe right and left, which makes it a lot easier, and actually makes it, like, pleasant to steer. I have, like, pretty good control over it, considering it's a hover tank. Another thing you might be wondering is why that dude's spinning in circles. There's this, one of the power-ups, I think I get one on each level. It's the little blue thing, it's called the Edge. And what it can do is either... I don't know what decides it, but it either makes them spin around in circles and just be helpless until you kill them, or it converts them to your team. Shit, that dude didn't spawn, so he's gonna spawn later on and I'll have to get him. But like on this level, I'm gonna hope that I convert a few people over to my team to help me out, because this can be a pretty long level. Yeah, people are straight up just not spawning. This is weird.
They're just afraid.
That's gotta be it. So I'm gonna try and convert this big boy to my team right here. I think if you look away, it works. Nah, he's still spinning. So I'm doing this on my own. Ain't nothing new. So basically I'm trying to get 2 shots on all the Goliaths, and I'm trying to just ram into all the rhinos. But the reason this takes so long is that everybody's just hidden behind buildings, so I gotta destroy all the buildings to get to them. This dude gives me a radar, so I'm able to see where everybody's at. And shoot this hover tank here. You say you had a donation to read up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now's a pretty good time.
Let me get that up. So, due to the fact that no one could hear me in the last run, we have $2 from M1, and he says present day. And we have $2 from Nobutada55, and he says cheating in speedrun, no clip, Hassan Shop. These are donations that were done in, they're left over from Vampire, so they've been there for a while. Some new ones would be welcome.
So I mentioned before that first tank didn't spawn, so for some reason now he's going to be over here just chilling. Alright, so this is a good level. I don't even know how you would speedrun this tank, or this level. It says the par time is 5 minutes, but you just drive straight and shoot the Eiffel Tower and it blows up and that's it. Normally you have to drive all the way around and get a certain weapon to blow it up, but because you're able to clip through the wall, it just makes a joke out of it. And so this is the first of 2 convoy levels, which are escort missions, essentially. I need to make sure this convoy gets to its final destination. So I'm choosing the big boy, the Goliath, and there are a bunch of obstacles like mines and bouncing betties, and then there's a bunch of tanks that come out as well. So now they're shooting from behind. So I should really get the same time every time on this one because it's essentially an auto-scroller. Unless they're able to shoot the front convoy. I basically just need to make sure that the front line gets there. But for our purposes, I just need to make sure that one of them gets there. And they look like they're relatively safe. Alright, this one's badass. So I'm going back to the little dude, the moto tank, and I gotta drive through this minefield. Alright, I made it through. So I gotta rescue my son, but he's behind all these. Luckily there's a flamethrower right in the way and shields, so I'm able to keep myself alive. It is... oh my god. Normally I can quick turn, but you can only quick turn on flat surfaces. Dude, get out of the way. You can only quick turn on flat surfaces, and when you shoot down these walls, or these buildings, it's a round, so it just gets really awkward. But I gotta rescue 3 kids because I don't know which is mine. I don't know their justification for that. I don't have my flamethrower anymore, so I gotta shoot it down normally and hope no one kills me. So if it's not clear from just watching, one of the cool things about this run is that it uses the neutral reset, but it's also just constantly switching back and forth. Like I'm not always on the fastest settings because sometimes I have to be able to back up, and there's no way of doing it without undoing the neutral reset. So like right now I'm halfway, so that I have speed, but I can also back up and run into people again to kill them. But again, this is another convoy level. I just need to make sure the convoys get to the end. Horned anime. That's all I have to say.
Nice. That's all that needs to be said.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so I'll say horned anime. So there's a train that goes across and can do some damage to the convoy, as in blow it up immediately, but if it goes on without any problems, then it should miss the train. There we go. Alright, this is the level that really sucks. So this run is kind of front-loaded. The first half of it, in my opinion, is pretty cool. It's a lot of different tanks, a lot of different styles of level, like killing people or getting to the end and capturing prisoners and all that shit. And then for some reason, I don't know why the fuck they did this, but they just put this level in the end, and it's just a 9-minute level, no matter how quickly you do it. And it's not even like it's an auto-scroller, it's just that there's 4 undestroyable, like invincible spawn garages, and tanks will just come out of there every now and then for 9 minutes, and then the level's over. There's no redeeming qualities. I don't know, it's not difficult. Especially, they give you this tank right away, so even if you didn't have any tank bucks, you get this one. So I'm just ignoring the enemies right now because I just want to destroy all these buildings. I guess I'll start killing them now then.
Oh, dude, we have a donation.
Oh shit. Why?
I'll tell you why. We got $3 from Wu-Tang Clan. He just ran Uncharted. And he says, tanks are cool.
Based.
Thank you for your generous donation.
I agree. I agree that tanks are cool.
He spelled it with an X, too. It's like double cool.
That's the correct way to do it in this context. So how you doing, caveman?
Oh, me? I'm pretty good. Playing
Yeah?
some Pokemon.
You're playing Pokemon right now?
Yeah, I'm just...
It's kind
I
of
gotta do
rude.
something.
I know, it's kind of
I
rude,
mean-
honestly. I'm playing...
Battletanx.
Yeah, I'm really nervous. I could use a...
I mean, I'm watching Battletanx.
I could use a speed friend to help me get through this. I'm getting attacked by tanks right now, dude.
Well, I'm multitasking.
Alright, well, good.
These Pokemon are gonna breed themselves.
It's true.
I'm glued to my seat right now. I can barely stop watching tanks.
Yeah, I mean, the timer's at 24 minutes right now, and it's like a 30-minute run. and there's one level after this, and it's like 30 seconds long. This is just a huge ass smear on what is otherwise a cool run. So one thing I can do to just make it easier on myself, at least, is I put down these little turrets that you probably saw shooting me on other levels. They're called gun buddies in this game, and they're gonna help me out. I'm just having them cover 2 of the 4 entrances, so I can just narrow my focus down to 2 of them. But I mean, even then, the only way to really speed this up is by just killing the last one as soon as it comes out. Because, like, killing each one as soon as they come out doesn't speed up the next one coming out at all. It's just all preset times. And on top of that, it's not even consistent. Because, like, you know, the convoys are set times. They're escort missions. The convoy just gets to the end. And so, when I was doing ILs, that was easy. You just do it once and it's over. The thing with this is that it can take anywhere from 9 minutes and 10 seconds to 9 minutes and 30 seconds. And there's no reason. It's like, it doesn't depend on how well you play. It's just when the tanks decide to come out. And so it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty right at the end.
Yeah, because, like, there's a shit ton of minefields and everything on earlier levels. So, like, if you're playing really well, you get through all the minefields without dying. And then you get to the end and you can just lose 20 seconds on this fucking level. One thing I can show is super power-ups. Let me see if I can do one here. Yeah, alright, so this used 10 grenades to launch this. And it's a normal grenade, but then it blows up into a huge grenade. Really doesn't do anything well. It's not worth using. But it's kind of funny how big that grenade gets. I think it's funny.
I'm sure I'll laugh when I see it.
I hope you get a good chuckle out of it. It's just grenades aren't supposed to get that big. Yeah. Hey, Caveman, you may want to check the donations once more.
Hold on, I'm waiting for this grenade. That's a big-ass grenade.
I think you might have missed it. You want me to lob another one?
No, I saw it.
Okay. Pretty funny, right?
Not as funny as CFB donating. Is that right? He donated like 5 times.
So generous.
Alright. So CFB, we got a donation pyramid of flower power, $3 each, 5 powers in. Thanks for that.
Dang, dude.
That's a pretty good one.
Respect. Like, say what you want about CFB, and I've heard a lot of people say a lot of things about CFB. But the man's dedicated to memeing.
Yeah, man knows how to make a funny donation, that's for sure.
Like, he set aside a budget for meme donations in this, you can tell.
He's the hero we need, but not the one we deserve.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Alright, so this level should probably be coming to a close at some point. Oh, dude, nice. We got the bacon overlay. I just saw that. Yep, any minute now. This should probably be coming to an end. And then when you get to the final boss, it's pretty much like a YOLO strat, and the boss can either decide to kill you or spare you, and I pretty much just hope that she spares me. If she doesn't, then she goes invisible, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, but you know, we'll see. I hope you guys are enjoying this level, though. It's there were a lot of buildings. I got to knock those down. There we go. Alright, let's do it. You get to fight Cassandra at the end. I'm gonna try and keep as much health as I can going into the final battle. Doing alright so far. Looking good. Get ready on the timer, by the way. Never mind, she decided to kill me. Alright, hopefully I converted a couple enemies and they might be able to kill her before I get over. Yep, that's time. That's time.
Grats.
I used that power to convert enemies and they killed her before I got back over there. So yeah. That is Battletanx Global Assault.
Thank you for the amazing run of Battletanx, Jymotion.
Thank you for keeping me company, Caveman. That was really nice.
Thank you.
Oh shit,
Let's
we got
give